Hey, we're back at the top again today with the PGL week number 6, where we are once again having another match with our division rival, the AV Dunsparcelona, coached by Powder. And the last time, of course, we did pick up a 3-0 win, breaking our horrible losing streak from a while, you know. But of course, I'm sitting here by the megaphone. I don't know why, maybe I just like getting my ears blown out. But we have a new team for you. I have a new team to show you, because I'm kind of not bringing the same exact team that I did, but it's kind of close to what it was. So before I get to that team, what I'm going to do is show you what it is. We have the team that he could be bringing is pretty much, he did not make any like free agency stuff or trades since week 1, but that's why you still see the team of Mega Gardevoir, Salamence, Cobalion, Tangrowth, Landorus Eye, Weavile, Tentacruel, Dusknoir, Mesprit, Rotom Fan, Kecleon, and Volcanion. So I don't know what he could be bringing. He could be bringing the same team. So the Pokemon I'm going to be bringing, first off, like I said, a lot of these are kind of the same. So in that instance, we're bringing, well, not this one though. We have Chancellor the Kyurem White, and this is my main switch into his Volcanion, unlike Gastrodon, because I already used that, and I don't want him to think that I'm bringing the same thing. So I'm not, like, I already kind of gave it away that I'm not bringing Gastrodon, but this thing is basically max special defense to take any hit, because both his stabs are resisted by Kyurem White. Kyurem White is not my win condition this time, but it is holding Roost, Dragon Pulse, Ice Beam, and Earth Power. So the next Pokemon we are bringing is actually going to be Thundurus. Thomas the Thundurus, literally the exact same set as in week 1. Timid, Prankster, Expert Belt, Thunder Wave, Taunt, Hidden Power, and Volt Switch. So I don't necessarily have to go over it, but if you haven't seen it, it just basically, it's kind of like a support Thundurus. Basically, it's there to grab momentum, and it's there to taunt and Thunder Wave lots of stuff. I might lead with it, but who knows. Next, we're bringing Bronzong, who once again, the exact same set as before. Max EVs in defense and special defense with 4 in HP, with Gyro Ball, Stealth Rock, Hidden Power, and Metal Sound. And I'm kind of thinking that I should lead with Bronzong this time and not the, shoot, what was it? Thundurus, because Thundurus, because if he leads with the Cobalion, I think we'll just trade rocks, and that's kind of bad now that I think about it, so I might leave with something else. It all depends on what he brings, you know? The next Pokemon we are bringing is our switch into Weavile yet again, but this one's a bit different because this one has max attack, I believe. It's Impish nature, but it does have max attack, so it'll still be hitting hard. Even though it's a switch in, I can still hit things hard. Basically, I bring in a Weavile every time. But it has Wild Charge, Flare Blitz, Sucker Punch, and Iron Head. A lot of Sucker Punch on this team. You'll find out why. So, like I said, it just has enough investment to not get 4-hit KO'd by Weavile. So that's pretty much that. On the next Pokemon we're bringing is going to be interesting. You can see it right here. Hasty Nature. Wait a minute. Okay, that's good. I just need to double check there on what that is. Hasty Nature. So it doesn't really matter which one we're running. But the thing is about this is that Sucker Punch, well, I have Sucker Punch, Ice Beam, Fire Blast, and Shadow Ball, and you're probably wondering, why am I running a special Mega Absol this week? Well, there's a reason for it. It's because that Salamence and Lando Eye are both double weak to Ice, as well as like Cobalion is weak to Fire and all that fun stuff. I can't outspeed the Weavile just because he'll Ice Shard me if I want to go for Sucker Punch to try to finish me off, so it's fine. So I'm not necessarily, unless I can live it and I've whittled down the Weavile enough to where I'm able to do that, then it should be good. Then I can Sucker Punch, take an Ice Shard, it'll all be good. But then again, I have less defense, so I don't know. But Ice Beam is for the Salamence and Lando Eye. Unless they're Scarfed, I will outspeed them and one-shot them with that. Cobalion needs to have a little bit weakened before I can Fire Blast it to Oblivion. But I do outspeed that. I have enough speed to outspeed the Cobalion. That's the speed tier that I'm at right now. And Shadow Ball is for the Mega Gardevoir after it is weakened, because I do outspeed that. It outspeeds everything but the Weavile, because Mega Absol does not outspeed Weavile in general. So if you look at it, it might be crazy on paper, but the reason why I'm doing it is just because it actually hits really hard, hits those weaknesses by outspeeding them. That's what I mean, because I don't think he'll expect it either. And the last Pokemon we'll be bringing is once again a Fetty the Drifblim, who is Jolly, Unburdened, Weakness Policy with Stockpile, Phantom Force, Acrobatics, and Sucker Punch. It's kind of the same one that we had last week, but there's more speed investment in this one, because I don't know why, actually. It's a tough call. Probably, oh, I know why, because a lot of his Pokemon is going to be fast that he's going to be bringing, and I'm trying to get him to activate the Weakness Policy, so I don't know what he has for that, so... Anyways, we'll see if I can get to the score of 4-1. I am 4-1. 5-1. And we'll see if we can sweep the AV Dunsparcelona. So, let's hop into the battle right now. We're in the battle now, and we're hoping for a win. Can we sweep AV Dunsparcelona and Powder? Powder coached by... No. AV Dunsparcelona coached by Powder. His link in the description, by the way, if you want to check him out yet again. So, we're going to go ahead and hit battle start. Actually, I didn't check if my team was, shoot. I'm pretty sure my team is okay. So, I didn't check my team on BattleSpot, so hopefully that's not an issue. It might be an issue. We'll find out. I also didn't check to see if my team... Oh, actually, no. I did check to see if it was okay. So, we're going to see what he's going to be bringing. I think he's going to be bringing the same team. No Volcanion. It's the same team, but it's Mesprit instead of Volcanion. So that makes it entirely better. I think he's still going to lead with Cobalion. Actually, in that case, no, he's going to be faster than me because I'm a calm-natured one. So I can... Basically, all this is now I switch in the Kyurem White in on his Tangrowth and his Mesprit. So let me take a picture there, and then let me bring in Mesprit over here. I think that could be Choice Scarf. Choice Scarfed. So he has the same Pokemon here. Cobalion, I'm just going to assume that he's going to be Offensive Pivot, I guess. And then his last one is... Tangrowth. Tangrowth, whom I think is just straight up defensive. So, we have this now. We have this, but it all needs to be level 50. Sweet. Okay. So, we could be leading off the same way. He's going to have Stone Edge. I think he's going to do that, actually. I legitimately think he's going to do that. So, I don't want to lead off with Bennett, because there's no reason to anymore. There is no reason to anymore, at all. So, I'm going to go ahead and lead off with Thomas, so I can, I don't know what he's going to do, actually, now that I think about it. That is a tough thing to call, though. That is so tough to call, man. You don't know how unbelievably that is so tough to call with... Setting out Weavile to start out with. Ooh, he caught me. He caught me. But that's fine. That is fine. Honestly, that is 100% fine with me. Because now I literally just go into Graham here. Do what you may, man. Do what you may. No pursuit, though. I don't know why you do that anyway. So here comes Graham. I just switch right into it. Ice Shard. That's great, because now I can take anything. Ooh, that was a crit? Oh, man. Oh, well. Oh, well. I don't know what he's going to go into for this next hit. Literally, I'm just going to go for Flare Blitz. Should I go for Iron Head? There's no reason to go for Iron Head. Unless, I don't know. I will go for Wild Charge or Flare Blitz. There's nothing for me to Wild Charge for, so I'm going to go just straight for Flare Blitz. But do I want to go for Flare Blitz? Yeah, because it hurts everything on his team. It hurts legitimately everything on his team. Google search. If I had just gone for Iron Head, man. Like, legitimately. If I had just gone for Iron Head. But this is still gonna hurt because it doesn't... Oh my goodness, one-shot it. Ugh! Now the question is, do I Sucker Punch? Do I just straight up Sucker Punch? Or is he just gonna go for Iron Head? I need this thing. I can't run that risk right now. I mean, even if he Calm Minds, it's fine. We'll see if he almost one-shot it. Had I just gone for Iron Head, dude! Had I just gone for Iron Head. I was that close. I should have gone for Iron Head, too. I should have. So, Mega Gardevoir is going to come through. Mega Gardevoir is coming onto the field now with the address. Luckily, it's not a shiny one because Funeral Dress, yada, yada, yada. It's going for Protect, so that's good. Glad I didn't go for Sucker Punch there. What I'll do now is I'll go, should I just go for Gyro Ball? I don't know. I'll go for Stealth Rock, and we'll see if he has the Shadow Ball, actually. before I do anything, I need to go back to the sweeper calc here. Okay, Shadow Ball, switch please. A Shadow Ball, Shadow Ball, Shadow Ball, Shadow Ball, Shadow Ball. Focus Blast, well, Focus Blast does that much, but how much does a Shadow Ball do? So I'm gonna Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball does, it's a 2-hit KO from this range, so I have to go for Gyro Ball. Yep, there's the Shadow Ball. That's exactly why I did not need to do that. It's gonna hurt, I know, but I just had to go for the attack. I could not set up my Stealth Rocks. If it was a 2-hit KO, that would have been fine, but now Bronzong did its job. It got rid of the Gardevoir, and that's pretty solid for me. So Gardevoir's gone now. Now all that I need, what does he bring in now, though? I don't know what he brings in now. Cobalion could be good. Cobalion could be really good, actually, now that I think about it. Weavile could be a pretty solid idea. But other than that, I can't really say what he's... Yep, there's the Weavile. Now, he could have Pursuit on this thing. He could. But do I run the risk for that? I don't necessarily need Stealth Rocks, but it would be a good idea. I mean, if he has Pursuit, then I could get in my... if he has Pursuit, I get in my Emboar for free. So, okay, there it is. Bringing in Emboar again. We'll see if he went for anything else. Let's see if he... Beat Up. So he has a Beat Up for me. Beat Up Weavile. Which is going to do only 5 attacks now because of Gardevoir's not being there. Hit 5 times, yeah. So now, what does he go into? I could go for Iron Head this time. That way I don't lose any HP. And in fact, that's what I think I will do. I'm going to go straight for the Iron Head. He's going to have to switch out. I'm losing HP. That's why I'm going for the Iron Head here. Yep, there's the withdraw from the Weavile. And what does he go into now? Kumi, that sounds like Mesprit. I went for Iron Head this time. And that's going to do Diddly Squat. But the cool thing is, now, because he doesn't have Volcanion, basically Kyurem White's role is to take hits from... Let's go Chancellor. Take hits from the Mesprit and the Tangrowth. Unless it has Focus Blast. But then again, it would be a wall. So I can tell that this thing is a wall. Really. Like, legitimately, I can tell. And if I can get in... If I can get Drifblim in on something that it can take a super effective hit from, I think I should be good. I think I should be good. Psychic. Okay, that's even better than Psyshock. Because I can easily take that. Easily. I don't have max special attack. In fact, I only have like 4 in special attack. But I know he doesn't have Stealth Rocks either. So, in this instance... I mean, he'll get in that for free if I do that. But I have to go for Ice Beam. Ice Beam is the most powerful move I have. And we'll see how much damage that does. Dazzling Gleam. But that's not stab and a max special defense. I took that like a champ, dude. I legitimately took that like a champ. I'm gonna go for Roost now. If he wants to bring in the Cobalion, I think I'll sack off my... Bronzong in this instance. Man, Kyurem White is just... Like, I wanted to prove, yeah, he's going to withdraw like I thought. And he's probably going to bring in the Cobalion. I probably should have took Detroit, yep. Probably should have gotten... Whoops, I didn't mean to shake the thing. Oh boy. Why do you got to do this to me? Ah! First of all... Hey, where did you go? Second of all, it's dying. My stupid 3DS is dying. It's great, it's fun. It's a 3DS dying while I'm playing a Pokemon game. So hey, what do you expect? In an epic battle. In an epic battle of self-proportion. Now, I wouldn't say I need this thing, but I'm gonna bring in Bennett right here. Hopefully this doesn't cut out. He's probably going to go for Stealth Rocks, but I knew that Earth Power wouldn't knock out the Cobalion. Close combat, actually. It's fine. No Stealth Rocks on the field. Down goes Bennett, but Bennett did its job. It's successfully stopped the Mega Gardevoir. Successfully stopped the Mega Gardevoir. I can't see that I needed it for anything else. And from this point on, I don't outspeed it with that, though. Ugh. Well, I just bring in a Fetty here. Like, legitimately, I just bring in a Fetty. Now I go for Acrobatics, I believe, because he'll outspeed me. I don't know if he's Scarfed or not. He could be running Scarf, Cobalion, now that I think about it. No, so do I stockpile? Well, it doesn't even really matter. I'm just going to go for Acrobatics. Via Stone Edge. No, he's going to withdraw. I think he's Scarfed. He's definitely Scarfed, I believe. Kumi. I'm going to go straight for Acrobatics. We'll see if he gets the knockout. Ah! Didn't get the knockout. Well, that sucks. So that thing is, in fact, Scarfed. Honestly, that's what I'm leading myself to believe. I'm going to switch out into Kyurem White again, because it's an easy free switch into this thing. We'll see if this thing has Thunderbolt, actually. Does it have Thunderbolt? Dazzling Gleam. So he did get that prediction. Great. I'm still just going to Roost anyways. Because, well, do I? He doesn't have the Stealth Rocks up. He doesn't. So I'm not, you know what? You know what? Let's force it. Does he go into Cobalion again? I need to keep that alive, so I'm just going to go for Ice Beam. We'll see if he goes for... Okay, yeah, that's fine. Kyurem White gets his 10th knockout of the season. So, down you go. Kyurem White is just cleaning up. And I've heard that it's actually going to get banned at the end of the season. And I've also heard that, oh, Kyurem White is just propping you up. You're using it as your crutch. That's why it's carrying you, yada, yada, yada. Here comes Detroit again. So, I'm trying not to say that, oh, that's the whole reason why. But, you never know. So I'm going to bring in a Fetty again, because that's my best switch in. And if he goes for Stone Edge, I mean, that shouldn't one-shot me. Volt Switch. Oh, no. I just realized something. Because the Weavile is going to come in, and then he is going to have Ice Shard. I mean, this is our best bet. Do I even really need this, per se? Kind of, actually. He went for Volt Switch. He went for Volt Switch. Shoot. And he's going to go for Ice Shard. He's going to go for Ice Shard on his Weavile. If he doesn't bring in Weavile, that's absolutely nuts. Like, you have to bring in Weavile at this point. You have to bring... Honestly, shoot, that actually might throw a wrench into my plan. Because Ice Shard from this range, I'm pretty sure will knock out. I wish there was a way you're... Okay, this is how I can check. Weavile, Ice Shard... Ice Shard on Drifblim. 69 to 83. 69 to 83, and I'm sitting at... It would be cool... Okay, at 151. 151. Will an Ice Shard knock me out? Weavile... It's not Life Orb, but... Because I didn't see... When I... it's not Life Orb. It might be Focus Sashed. So I'm going to take off Life Orb. To Drifblim. And I'm at 151. 67%. An Ice Shard... How much will an Ice Shard do to me? Hey, don't do this to me. Game! Ice Shard 64. I know it's 67, so he's not... I think I can live. Acrobatics. I'm pretty sure I can live this. Ice Shard. Yep, there's the Ice Shard. He's not Life Orb. Was that a crit? After last week, I can't complain either. That sucks. That pretty much sucks. Right there. Oh, that blows. I'm going for Flare Blitz. It honestly does, because I would have lived that, and then I was able to knock him out unless he was not sashed. The game's not over yet, but that severely threw a wrench into my plan. Like, pretty hardcore. And he's probably gonna... I'm going for Flare Blitz. I'm not sure if I made myself reckless now that I think about it. Let me go ahead and check. Please tell me that I made myself reckless. Please tell me that I made myself reckless. Oh my goodness, I'm Blaze. I'm Blaze, not reckless. Anyways, there's the Landorus. And now the question becomes, is this thing scared? Well, I could just go for Sucker Punch and it knocks it out. Easily. Pretty sure that's how it's going to work. I'm going for Sucker Punch. I'm not letting him possibly set up. Would he run? It doesn't even really matter that if he's Scarf, because I'm pretty sure I knock him out with a Sucker Punch here. Easy mode. Like, no joke. No joke around it. I just go for Sucker Punch. Because Sucker Punch, unless he wants to be brave and switch out into, like, Cobalion. Cobalion actually puts a huge problem, actually. Cobalion. Like, Weavile would have gone down, and I'm pretty sure from that range, I'm pretty sure I would have swept with Drifblim. It would have been a been a 4-0 sweep for Drifblim, and I would have won 5-0, I think. I'm pretty sure that's what would have happened. I had a test battle with this, and Drifblim basically one-shot everybody from that range. Like, even at max HP, the only time they would live is if they would have a Focus Sash. So that sucks, but after last week where I got 2 crits that basically gave myself a 6-0. Yeah, there you go. So Lando does go down, and I think Cobalion comes in now. I need to keep Graham. I need to keep Graham alive, though. That's the problem. Cobalion comes in now, so something's gonna have to go down here. And I'm pretty sure Detroit, yeah. And I want to say that it's... I don't want to say it's Absol, but... I want to say it's Absol. I'm going to have to let Absol go down. Because Absol doesn't really do anything. Let me just put it this way. Chancellor can live a lot from Weavile, sort of. It can also live... And it's kind of like my main switch into Tangrowth. Thomas can basically slow things down, so I need him. So that's what I'm going to have to do. It sucks that I have to basically throw Mega Absol out to dry. But I need... Mega Absol is basically the least... The Pokemon that doesn't really matter. It's like the least thing that I need. Because it doesn't outspeed either... The problem is it doesn't outspeed Cobalion, and it does not outspeed the Weavile anyway. And then on the Tangrowth, I mean, Fire Blasting would have been nice. The problem then becomes, it's tough. It's a tough call. But I think he's scarfed into that, so I'm going to go ahead and go into Thomas here. Now, I'm just going to go for, should I go for T-Wave? T-Wave. Yeah, I feel like I should. I'm going to go straight for the T-Wave. I know he has to be scarfed. We'll see if he's scarfed here. We will 100% see if he's scarfed. Ah, not scarfed. He's not scarfed. That's what I was trying to say. So, he's at -2 defenses now. So now I can just go for Volt Switch here. Now I can just go straight for the Volt Switch here. Yeah, he's going to withdraw. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Gene Whip. Because he knew he had to get out of there, because he wants that... Well, even though he's scarfed, he's also paralyzed, so... If he wasn't paralyzed, or if he wasn't scarfed, then he had no reason to go for close combat there. He would have just gone for Stone Edge. So now I just... do I outspeed you? That is the question. Tangrowth... Offensive. Do I go RU offense? Because, no, if you're not offensive, you're sitting at 136 speed... Well, your speed is 50. Emboar speed is... Well, I don't have any speed investment, but it is 65. So I'm pretty sure... Well, I could just bring in Chancellor. That's the correct thing to do, actually. But then he brings in something else. I outspeed that. So, you know what? This is what he's here for. Let's just play by the book. Let's just play by the book. Chancellor, I need to come in yet again. And you need to lay down the law. You need to lay down the law. Going for Ice Beam again. That's my best bet. Watch him actually be like scarred. Okay, he's not scarfed, but he's not a Yashi Berry. Otherwise, it would have said something. Ooh, he lived it. Focus Blast. I mean, that's good and all. But I am max special defense to switch into Volcanion, so I don't think that's going to be doing very much. Now, from this range, do you think Earth Power will knock him out? But then again, does he have the choice to save it? I mean, it doesn't outspeed anything, so I'm just going to go straight for the Ice Beam. And Kyurem White, once again, getting more kills. That's great. It's also gravy, too. Chicken gravy. I don't know, chicken gravy, country fried gravy. What do you think? What type of gravy is this? Because it's all looking good. Honestly, I think if he brings in Cobalion, I'm just going to Earth Power it just so I can whittle it down so I can go into either one of my two Pokemon. So there is Detroit. There is Detroit, and I'm just going to go for Earth Power here. I'm going to go straight for the Earth Power to whittle this thing down. So then I can just bring in Emboar to finish things off. And that's actually just going to not one-shot him, which is good. And Kyurem White will be going down. Yep, that's fine. Kyurem White will go down. And actually, you know what? I think it's a better bet if I go into Thundurus here. Because I don't think, even at cut speed... Let me double check this. Even at cut speed, Cobalion... Let's just say he's max... He could be enough speed to outspeed the Absol, Mega Absol, but just to clarify, 176 times 1.5, 264 divided by 2. So he's sitting at 132 speed. So even at that speed, I'm not going to be knocking him out. Then again, I could have just gone to Emboar and Sucker Punch, but I'm not all about that. So the idea here is I'm just going to go straight for the Volt Switch to knock him out, just to get the clear win. Just to make sure that I outspeed him. Just to make sure. So, Cobalion goes down, and now here comes Weavile. Here comes the Weavile. This is the last Pokemon, and I think we got this wrapped up in a 2-0 victory. Unless something crazy happens, I'm pretty sure everything is gotten. And also, I get more HP from the leftover, so that was the better play. Then again, not necessarily. Because, well, if he Sucker Punched into Weavile, then that could have probably been a play, but it all comes down to this, really. If he is sashed. If he is sashed. I'm just going to go for Iron Head, because because it's super effective. Icicle Crash, okay. So, now the question is, it's not over yet. Something crazy could happen here. Okay, good. Now, even if he's sashed here, oh, it doesn't even matter. He lived the Iron Head. But I couldn't run the risk of losing more HP, and then he can, like, Ice Shard me or something. But now I just go for Sucker Punch and finish things off. Yep, GG. There it is! So Emboar coming in, picking up 2 kills. Wow, the kills are spread out today. But thank you, Powder. It was a good game. The Cobalion actually had me on my toes, but go ahead and check out Powder. His link is an R, I guess. I don't know. They're in the description below if you want to go check them out. But we pick up the sweep on the AV Dunsparcelona. So if you didn't enjoy, oh my goodness, I cannot talk today. I cannot talk today. That's what you get when you have nerves. But if you did enjoy, go ahead and hit this video to the top by smacking the like button upside the head. I will catch you back at the top later on, because I believe we play... Who did we play next? I'm pretty sure we play the runner-up from last season, Truex Norseman, and the... Who is it? Yep, Boston Silk Scarf. So, that's our next opponent. I hope if you don't want to miss any more of the PGL, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Until then, I will catch you back at the top in Week 7, because that is how you do what? Seriously? What kind of Ferrothorn has Bullet Seed? I am Jasmine, a gym leader. I used the Steel type. And if you talk crap about Cooper Kushiro, I'm gonna have to Iron Tail you.